The best thing they got in the goodie bag this year was an orgasm shot, which I'm sure you realise is a treatment worth $2,700 that enhances the genital tissue of a woman.
Is that what you've had done to your face?
Yeah, they said... It says on the box it works on all kinds of... Jack, I've got this for you. This is an invention. This is apparently to help you learn how to smile better. What it is it's a gym for the mouth. So what you do is you just pop that in your mouth.
Oh.
And then you can exercise your mouth so that you're better able to smile.
And it also works as a diaphragm as well for women.
So you put the whole thing in and then you can exercise.
That is not what this is for.
It is what this is for.
Are you sure?
No, it's
the
not.
The fur hasn't fallen off.
Oh. I feel like a blow-up doll. That's what I feel like. Oh, well, thanks anyway.
But it would be a good thing for Great Britain if we had the World Cup, because it brings a lot of revenue in and there's a sense
but
of...
we're already getting the Olympics, isn't that enough?
I think we should bid for the Winter Olympics, don't you? I think we should start doing, you know, learning to ski and skate and stuff without snow. Get really good at it and then win the Winter Olympics. Everyone will turn up for winter. Where's the snow? There isn't any. Ha!
John, what do you think the best invention of all time?
It's got to be the hat, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, before the hat, what people had to endure...
That's very ladylike, Claudie. I enjoy that noise.
She's just about to tan herself.
Anything coming from the sky, generally, if you live on this planet for a while, anything that comes from the sky is bad. It's rain, it's sun, it's wind. Sometimes it's like anvils, if you're in a cartoon. You need a special hat for that one. It's got to be the hat.
What about cheese strings?
Don't be so bloody childish. Not cheese strings.
It's not cheese.
We're talking sensible inventions.
Yes.
String and cheese, it's two things that we needed, but now we only need
But
them in
that
one
doesn't
place.
work. It doesn't work
No.
as string, I can
No.
tell you that. So if you try and wrap a parcel in that stuff, and it doesn't work as cheese, because it tastes like the rim of a car door, you know, that sort of rubber stuff.
He's right.
So it fails on both. What it has got is shiny packaging to attract children, who, as we know, are idiots.
Sean Steen, what else do you think the nation should be talking about over the last week?
Oh, the cavalcade of mirth and laughter, which is the Tory party conference.
It kicked off pretty well, didn't it? 2 people resigned.
Yes, yeah, it was quite lively, wasn't it? One of them made a decision of conscience about leaving the Tory party.
Right.
And the other one made the decision...
To knock one out.
Well, you know, he said apparently he had to resign because he was duped into sending a very personal picture to what he thought was a young woman, and it turns out it was a Mirror journalist, wasn't it? That's the case. His name Brooks Newmark. Sounds like a cheap laptop, doesn't he? And he was in his pyjamas. And that's ruined his career. He spent his whole life sort of working his nuts off, and he's blown it all by sending a picture of his...
By working his nuts off.
Yeah. What I thought was interesting about it was if he just sent a picture of himself in his pyjamas, it'd be very different, wouldn't it? If you just sent a picture of you in your pyjamas, it's like that, going... And I don't wear pyjamas very often.
Only tonight.
But no, yeah. There's a tendency when you wear pyjamas for things to fall out, isn't
Oh,
there?
yeah, you can often...
I mean, I remember one Christmas I got given some pyjamas and everyone was all the family in the living room watching Octopussy or something. And I just walked in my new pyjamas to say, I'm off to bed now. And I could only tell by the looks of sort of shock and horror on their face that something was amiss. But, you know, these things happen in pyjamas, so maybe I think we're being a bit harsh.
It doesn't actually just happen in pyjamas, though. I was walking in Dubai once, coming from the loo, in the hotel, and I didn't realise that my willy was still hanging out my fly.
Did you just do that?
And I walked through the hole.
Still hanging out of your...
Yeah, I didn't realise. And I saw my friend. And he was going... And I was like, well, what is it? And I looked down and I fell to the floor.
You must be massive.
Well, that's off. I mean, well done.
That's not the point here, Jamie. I've been to the loo a lot of times.
Thanks for sharing.
Jack, more frequently than you used to.
I have never forgotten to rearrange myself afterwards. It's never been a thing.
But I think I was in a rush. Have you ever been in a rush? You're in a rush.
Not that much of a rush. What's the place burning down? If it's that urgent, you can't go... Whoop. Unless, like you have to go... Yeah, I can see why that...
So, Sean, do you think he should have resigned?
I think it's unfair.
From Made in Chelsea, yes. Immediately.
He should be sacked just for being gullible. If you're a 56-year-old balding MP from Braintree and you think, God, this fit 20-year-old really wants to have sex with me, and you don't think, oh, hang on a minute. It's all weird about this. See, I bet his next quote is, actually, I don't need my job anyway, because when I hear back from this Nigerian prince, I'm going to be a millionaire. So you can...
But I mean, if there's one thing you can say in his defence, he did the honourable thing and he actually just resigned immediately. He didn't come out with some story and say, oh, no, you've got it all wrong. That was a photo from when I was on holiday in India. It was an elephant coming through some paisley curtains.
I love the fact he was wearing paisley pyjamas. But why would you wear pyjamas to send those sort of weird photos? But they sold out of those same pyjamas at Marks and Spencer. They sold out.
Yeah.
But what lunatics read this story and went, yeah, I want to get me some of those pyjamas.
These aren't just any pyjamas.
Yeah.
These are take a picture of your cock pyjamas. Did you see any of the big movies this year? Sean, did you see any of them?
Yeah, I saw a few of them. I mean, I don't know. I think I watch these films and I just kind of think, oh, I've seen this before. Why am I watching it? Like Gravity, basically. The message of that was, who, women drivers?
Difficult to get behind awards for millionaires who already have a cool job. Especially Gravity. I mean, she got $70 million rumoured for that film. She should get that money and the award if she can actually float.
There was the Asian guy at the beginning, which we all knew, because there's two lead names, both of them are white, and then the scene opens with 3 characters, one's an Asian guy. Even for Hollywood, like, you're literally like 10, 9, 8, 7, gone.
Yeah.
Like,
2 seconds later, he had a steering wheel went through his head. I was disappointed, to be honest. It was in 3D, it's just an excuse to have a load of stuff looking like it's being thrown towards you, and I was like, all that, you know. And I thought, if I want to see a load of crap coming towards me like that, I'll just do another gig. Did you see Nebraska? I went to see that, and it's in black and white, but they still charge you the full price.
Would you ever consider it? You went on Big Brother. That was pretty good. You won that.
Yeah, I did that for comic relief, though. And I wouldn't do anything else like that. No, I wouldn't do anything like that. Because they put you with all sorts of people. I don't know if you've watched the programme carefully, but there are other people on the show with you. And...
I'd just punch Ant and Dec. I hate those two.
What are you talking about? I love them. Oh, no, I'm in love with them.
They're a pair of dickheads.
They are not.
They're not funny.
You don't mean that. You're just saying that because you don't want to win.
To me, they're like one man with 2 foreheads. They're just...
You don't even mean this.
I do mean it. I'm sorry, this is a row I'm very happy to have.
Go on, let's go.
Do you not think Ant and Dec, you know, when they look at their career, the proudest moments are when they checked some Coronation Street actress's mouth to make sure she'd finished a bollock?
I've eaten a sheep's testicle.
You did what, sorry?
I've eaten a sheep's testicle. I have.
What did it do to upset you?
The farmer was livid, it has to be said. I have honestly eaten one. It was cooked and everything in Saudi Arabia. It was revolting. But you know what I'd like to see happen on that show? I'd love for suddenly one of those lost Japanese soldiers who doesn't know that the World War II is to come out and start shooting them all.
What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. It's our panelist's job to guess the British public's top 5 most popular talking points. John, what do you think the nation will be talking about?
I mainly do anagrams. I've forgotten what this shit is now. What do I do?
You got to guess what the nation have been talking about. It's very hard because I wasn't there for most of the conversations.
OK, John, what do you think?
George Clooney got married, didn't he?
George Clooney did get married. I tell you who else is engaged. You. Well, John, this is... What a turnaround. No one saw this coming, did they? Congratulations, John. And if the other half is watching at home, commiserations.
The other half of me.
Her indoors. It's huge news, though, isn't it?
It's big for me, yeah. I wouldn't expect many other people to give a shit, but...
How did you propose? Obviously, Clooney got down on one knee and did the full romantic thing. But how did you propose?
I panicked and went down on 2 knees.
Just to cover your bases?
Sort of, yeah, squatted romantically.
It's how you got into showbiz, isn't it?
We went to shoot a music video, as you do, in Ukraine.
Where exactly in Ukraine?
We went to Chernobyl.
So you were disappointed with Chernobyl?
No. I'll get on to the disappointment.
It wasn't as nice as I thought it was going to be.
No, the reason I was disappointed in Ukraine is because when we went back to Kiev, we stayed a night in Kiev before we had to fly back. And we went everywhere looking. I went, right, I'm going to have chicken Kiev in Kiev. As you do. And we went, I'm not joking, we went to about 7 places and we couldn't get chicken Kiev in any fucking place in Kiev.
That's because the garlic butter pipeline comes from Russia.
Oh.
Putin cut that off. I had the same problem in LA. I couldn't get a lasagna anywhere.
It's worth pointing out that before Elliot went to Chernobyl, he was a 22-year-old woman.
It's so much easier for guys because you can pee wherever you want.
So where's the worst place you've peed?
OK.
Come on, tell the truth.
OK, I was drunk in a taxi and I needed to pee really bad and I peed on the floor of the taxi and then paid him and got out.
Kelly, let me tell you, that's not a crime, that's a website. No, I think it's something to do with traffic, actually. I think it's a car thing. I think it might be using your hazard lights incorrectly, because most people think that they can put the hazard lights on and do anything and just pull up on a double yellow line and get the dry cleaning or go drunk driving and you get pulled up there. Do you realise you've got your hazard lights on? Because I'm drunk, officer. Because I had to warn everyone, I'm very drunk. Actually, I would like to have hazard lights on my epaulets. Just go, if I decide to do something wrong, I put hazard lights on and then everyone's warned about it, you know. I'm having a shit on the tube, ladies and gentlemen. Put hazard lights on, turn around, and it's fine.
What do you think, worst thing on a date?
One of the worst things, and I've done this, is I met a girl this is many, many years ago, for a drink in the bar on a first date, and what you mustn't do ever is start a small fire in their hair. I was lighting a cigarette, and you know how a little tiny bit of the match can come off sometimes? Flicked up, and it landed in her hair as she was looking that way, and it went tss, like that, and there was some smoke coming from the back of her head. And she said, "Can you smell burning?" And I had to say, "No, I can't."
John, are you distressed by this report that animals are disappearing?
Well, it's not great news, is it? We'll have to start being called 4 out of 5 cats. Because... What?
Down. I'm sorry. If it's about the reduction amount of animals, it'd be 4 out of 10, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be 4 out of 5, because that's the same as 8 out of 10.
It is the same.
It should be 4 out of 10 cats.
Ooh.
No, because there wouldn't be 10 cats. The joke is that the same percentage would agree with the question asked, but we couldn't find 10 cats to ask, so we could only ask 5.
I don't like it when Mummy and Daddy fight. Is it my fault?
What is interesting about when they release these statistics is we eat 60 billion chickens a year. The sentence I've just said, 1,000 chickens died. I mean, I need to stop talking, because chickens are being slaughtered.
So, but to be fair, Nando's is well nice, isn't it? So... it's gonna happen, isn't it?
What would make it acceptable is if we could choose the animals that go extinct. So no one will worry if wasps or rats or next door's bloody yapping Shih Tzu. If they got extinct, no one would mind.
Keep bumblebees, though. Bumblebees are nice, aren't they?
Oh,
bumblebee, yeah, you can have a bumblebee.
I never said do anything to them.
They are just fat wasps, though, aren't they, at the end of the day?
Yeah. No. Big difference.
They're not fat wasps.
You see, you've got the internet, Rob, and rather than find out interesting facts about insects and things, you look at a monkey on a pig.
Well, it's easier. It's easier for you, isn't it? You can just glance at your shirt if you need the insect facts. Top adrenaline rush.
You know, the Winter Olympics? When that finished.
Most annoying favour people ask for.
When people ask you if they can have a lift back to their place, a lift, and they say, "Are you sure?" And then they're in your car, and they keep saying all the way, "Oh, is this okay? Are you sure this is okay?" You feel like saying, "No, get out here." It isn't really okay. Of course, I'm going out of my way. Oh, are you sure this is okay? I'm not going out of your way. Of course, I'm going out of my way. I don't always go past your house on the way back to my house. Then you've had you've had the decency to give them a lift back, and then they make some big fuss about not being able to open the door of the car. Oh, well, how does it open? Which one? You know, it's like they've never been in a car before. I said, look, it's just that one. Get the fuck out!
I've never won an award for anything.
Oh. Your show must have won an award.
Oh, for what?
Oh, come on. Jerry, you underestimate how popular you are, Jerry, in this country. Now everyone realises that Jeremy Kyle is the alternative.
I don't have any time for independence. When I grew up in the West Country, and there was the talk of Cornish independence.
Only among you and your friends.
No, I was from Devon, so I don't think...
It's the same.
That's the most offensive thing you've ever said.
Not even close.
Don't Devon want to be independent as well?
No, we can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Well, we're in between Cornwall and Britain.
That doesn't stop you. Look where France is, between Spain and Germany.
You struggled with that one, then, didn't you?
Really, the analogy I use is it's a bit like a relationship. And I'm beginning to feel like a bit of a spurned lover in this thing, you know when you're in a relationship and the other party says, "Oh, I don't know if this is right anymore. I feel like saying, well, if you don't want it, go." In fact, you know what? We should do it not on whether you keep the pound or nuclear weapons. Do it on music, right? We keep the Beatles and the Rolling Stones and the Who and the Jam and the Clash, and they can take their Best of Delamitri CD and stick it up their arse.
It is like a relationship. I think we should dump them first.
Yeah.
You know when you know you're going to be dumped and you think, if I get in there first, this is going to save a lot of face? Because I think otherwise it's going to be David Cameron turning up at Hadrian's Wall drunk at 3 a.m. going, "Fuck you, are you shagging Denmark? Is that what you're doing?"
Instead of independence, they should have like a trial separation period.
See how it goes.
Well, couples do it, yeah.
And for a year, we don't go up there. And they don't come down here.
And do we view the Welsh as like our kids? We both got equal
We get
rights
the Welsh every
Yeah.
other weekend.
Yeah.
Jamie, you're incredibly posh. Do you know any Tories?
I don't. My brother went to Eton, so that's...
What, they didn't send you there? They went, this would be a waste.
I wasn't clever enough. Before you go to Eton, you have to take a test to see if you're...
Rich.
Not... Yeah. think it's quite... You'd have to take a test. Before you go, you have to take a test and to see if you are right for Eton. And I got on the B list. I don't know what that means, but you get put on the B list, and all my friends are on the A list.
The A list is the...
The A list is the elite.
I think, isn't that just yes and no?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's all right, mate, I didn't go either. Don't worry about it, it's not held me back. I had a second cousin who went Eton. My second cousin went Eton.
Really? Was he caretaker, was he?
I don't get the new actors and stuff, because what they said is good for children, because it teaches them about death. But it doesn't, does it? Because, basically, there's children now going around, well, at least when my gran dies, she'll turn into Peter Capaldi.
In fairness, when your gran dies, that really does teach you about death, doesn't it?
Especially if you pushed her.
John, what else have the nation been talking about?
There's cake on telly again, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
Cake week, all week, every week, people making a cake for an hour. And I don't have a particular problem with it, but I don't really care.
How come you're not a fan of the show? Because you love cooking. I would have thought that would be your thing.
I do, but I like cooking because you get to eat food.
And also, we now know that people who like cooking don't watch Bake Off because when they did donuts, the sale of donuts in shops went up by 50%. So all the show is doing is not encouraging people to bake. All the people who are watching it and going, I'm going to buy some donuts.
Got to be MP's expenses, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah. We're going to do that. We're going to go there. Yeah. I must admit, I was kind of on the side of... I kind of thought, MPs pretty much, they're working a long time. Like Gordon Brown, taking crap all day, and he gets home and he switches his telly on and he sees Vernon Kay earning more than him. You're just going to think, do you know what, I'm having those Jaffa cakes.
But there was a sort of divide, wasn't there? Because as much as people were upset about it, everyone started looking at themselves and what they get away with in work, and what we all do, which is basically as little as possible.
Are you talking to the whole nation or just the Cockneys?
No. I used to work in a furniture factory where we had a sleeping cupboard. We had a cupboard where you could go and sleep. Someone would come over and go, you're in a cupboard, Mick. And I would go and sleep in the cupboard for an hour. I have no idea why that company failed. Nothing to do with me. Lack of investment.
John Prescott claimed for not one but 2 toilet seats.
Now, yeah, but that was over an 18-month period. Imagine how many he broke over that period.
I know.
He only claimed for 2 of those.
But if you had broken... If you broke toilet seats every time you used them, wouldn't you just be inclined to keep that quiet and think, you know what, I think I might sort that out myself?
It's one of the most terrifying moments in your life, isn't it, when the toilet seat just shifts a little bit. It's only half an inch, but you just think, where am I going to end up?
Finally, someone empathising with John Prescott going, you know what, you need to get it fixed because it's terrifying.
Can I just say, though, see, with the expenses, the thing that annoys me is the little stuff. That's what I think what annoyed everyone, actually. When they start claiming for a packet of hobnobs, you just think, oh, for God's sake. Who wants to go for a drink with this guy, you know? Oh, you want crisps, do you? I'll keep the packet, because I'm going to claim on that later. A packet of salt and vinegar.
Even the moat thing, I had a sneaking admiration for someone who claimed a moat.
What the fuck does anyone need a moat for?
To keep people out of your castle!
There have always been innuendos. Innuendos.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Is that right?
See why you're on the B at Eton.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Innuendos.
What is the word?
Don't worry about it.
Well, some of these, I think, were maybe a little bit too obvious. I mean, I think Mel and Sue were brilliant on the show, but some of these, I think, maybe crossed the line. So Sue said, keep your biscuits erect, get those lady fingers soggy, time to slap those baps down.
Yeah. Mel and Sue, if you're watching, Jimmy Carr thinks you went too far.
I went too far?
You crossed the line there.
OK, or Mel said we love chunky nuts. You know we love chunky nuts on Bake Off. That's one hell of a snake.
To be fair, they're talking about chunky nuts. It's not like someone's baking a cake and they've said, do you know what I like? Big dicks. If someone has some baps in the oven and you need them to remove the baps from that oven, it's very difficult not to say, can you get your baps out?
I am so looking forward to the trailer for this show with John Richardson just say, you know what I like? Big dicks. I distrust the whole concept of fun.
Wow. You're going meta on this.
Well, yeah, it is. Why would you say, oh, we're going to have fun? Oh, what do you mean we're going to have fun? Like, oh, we're going to go to a fun fair. What do you mean a fun fair? It's neither fun nor fair. Let's not go. Fun size. Oh, it's fun size. Who decides what size fun is? We have our own thing. We have our own thing. Fun and games. It's too much for me. Fun and games, one at a time, please. Otherwise, my head will explode.
I'm going to put you down as a not fun.
As a Plymouth fan, I hope we have been fixing matches, because the other explanation is that we're shit.
The best chant I ever heard at a football ground was from Plymouth fans. I went to see Leyton Orient and Plymouth were playing. And at one point they went, are you watching Exeter? And there was 0-0.
Our rivalry with Exeter is very vicious. I remember we played Exeter when their players got sent off, and Plymouth fans shouted, "You dirty northern bastards." They're 20 miles up the A38.
Claudia, what do you think of this match fixing?
Well, good. I think everything should be fixed. And we should be... So then we don't have to watch it.
We don't even have to do it. We don't really have to do it. If we all agree that Plymouth beat Exeter 3-0...
Who cares? Let's all have a nap. A, it's way too long, the football. 2, there aren't enough goals. I like, put goals all the way... Make it inside.
Put goals all the way round.
All the way round.
I was with you for a bit, and then when you said that, I think you should be removed from the committee for football improvement.
If I was a gambling man, I'm not really, but I can understand why you would want to fix the match, because obviously it reduces the odds a lot, doesn't it? You're more likely to win if you can get an organised crime gang behind you to make the result what you bet on.
Would you like to win this evening, Jack?
Win what?
We're playing a game.
Oh.
Are there scores on this game?
Oh, for fuck's sake,
What are the
Jack.
rules? I'm going to throw it. I'm going to throw this episode.
I'll
Been
do
doing
it.
quite a good job already, but... Ask me a question.
What else have the nation been talking about?
Do you know what the only other animal to be able to stand on its head is?
I don't know, no.
It's an elephant.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was one in the first place. The only other animal apart from what?
Humans.
Oh, humans.
We can stand on our heads. Go on, Jack, demonstrate.
I'd be showing off, but I bet that's not true. I bet they've not gone round the whole animal kingdom, go on. I bet a meerkat can stand on its head.
Yeah, the other fact, do you know how big a blue whale's penis is?
Yes, I do. It's the size of a small car.
Yeah, it's apparently 8 metres long.
Small car, yeah.
That's a big car, Jimmy. 8 metres is an enormous... 8 metres is a fucking lorry. What are you driving?
Jack, I imagine you give brilliant advice.
I tried to impart wise counsel.
What was the last piece of advice you gave?
I said turn left. On the way here, from the driver. And it worked, I'm here, aren't I? So, that's good advice.
Is it the Bulgarians and the Romanians are gathering like a storm cloud of evil on the shores of Calais, about to invade our country? And similar to the Vikings, very similar to the Vikings came to burn our houses down. They're coming to do them up. It's the scaremongering of scurrilous papers like the Mail and the Express and Nigel Farage about Bulgarians and Romanians. We don't even know what they're good at yet. they're not here. Like the Irish are good at roads, Polish are good at plumbing, Bulgarians, fingers crossed, it's Knickerbocker Glories.
I think it would be very nice if a Romanian came over and actually got the job of running UKIP and actually turfed Farage out. Someone called Nigel Faratsky or something.
Came in and undercut him.
Came in and undercut him, said, I can do this for less.
Here's a clip of former Leyton Orient manager John Sitton showing how it is done.
You come and see me tomorrow, you've got a fortnight's notice, because that performance is the straw that broke the camel's back, and that will be not be tolerated in this dressing room while I'm in charge. Because you've had 2 good performances and you think I'm 30 big bollocks tonight, I'll play how I like. But you won't play how you like, because if you play how you like, I'll stick with youth team. So you little when I tell you to do something, and you big when I tell you to do something, do it. And if you come back at me, we'll have a right sort out here. Alright? And you can pair up if you like, and you can pick someone else to help you, and you can bring your dinner. Because by the time I'm finished with you, you'll need it.
You went to the... We got to get this game in America. This is...
It's pretty good,
This is impressive. If I was one of those footballers, I would have said, I'm not sure I care for your tone.
Would you suffer for fashion, Jack?
I've always been lucky, and I've not had to sort of push the boat out in any way.
Have you had any work done?
No, but I would like to get that number off you later. Thank you.
Yeah. Because you've had your teeth smashed in, haven't you, and then rebuilt, and then all polished up and shined.
We all volunteered for the first bit.
Quite serious. It's veneers. They smash all your teeth out.
It's an incredibly vain thing to do, and it's like it was about 24 hours of dental work.
Mine are like some kind of sort of colour you paint your hallway in, like that. Really.
I've never...
Yeah, mucky white or whatever. You go, weak mustard.
Do you blacken your hair to keep it so black?
I dye it. I think that's the term people are using. I think, I dye my hair.
Do you? What would it be if it wasn't dyed?
It would look awful. It would look sort of like yours, I suppose.
Tom Jones is on the show?
We have Tom Jones on the show, yeah.
Tom Jones.
We have a confused old man who can't work out why his seat won't take him into the bath.
I love it. I love it when he spins round. He looks like a kebab in a suit, doesn't he? When he turns round. I think they should start off facing the singer, and if they don't like him, they just go.
Have you ever watched it in a swivel chair? It can make it marginally more interesting if you start with your back to the telly in a swivel chair, and if you like what you hear, you turn round. I've got a team of 12. I'm a bit excited. It's made it more interesting for me.
Kylie's apparently she's put on lots of viewers.
I think 1 million people extra are watching just for the Kylie, yeah.
But it's interesting watching because she's 45 now. She looks very well. I was thinking the only thing. Well, but no. That's wrong. No, it's not
Go
fair.
on, say the thing that's obviously terrible.
Well, that chair moves more than her face, doesn't it?
She's maybe had a little bit of work done, but good work. Are you watching this, Roisin?
I just watched it for the first time last week.
What do you think?
I thought the Ricky guy did that thing that's my worst thing that people do when they play music, bar that, which is my other, which makes me feel bilious. Yeah. He did. Someone does that. Actually, I can't talk. It's such a game changer. Like, really feeling the music. Oh, just so you know, I'm listening with my face. Just listen. Like, you're on telly, mate. Wind your neck in.
Elliot, so if you were on this show, which of those judges would you go with as your mentor?
I think you'd go with Tom for a laugh, wouldn't you?
For a laugh?
Like, he'd probably nod off whilst he's, like, lecturing you, you know what I mean? Today, maybe we should do a... What was that, Tom? I love the fact, I like the Welsh. The Welsh love sticking up for other Welsh people, but him especially. When he's turned round, he's just waiting. He doesn't care what their name is or what they look. He's like, oh, they're Welsh. And when they're like, by the way, I'm from Wales, he's like, oh, brilliant, yeah.
It's ironic that it's all about the voice and not the image and everything, because it's much more fun if you watch it on mute, because Tom Jones is slowly turning into Morgan Freeman. It's much more fun if you wait till he turns around, mute it, and do a Morgan Freeman voice. Just, I very much enjoyed your performance here today.
And they've all got their backs turned and the person's walking on. They're listening more carefully at that point than any other point to just see how heavy the footsteps sound. So if someone sounds like... they come on, there's no way no one's going to turn around for them. So they want to hear a little delicate. And they think, OK, I might well turn around for this.